Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everybody, welcome to a very special edition of Pittsburgh Today Live.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun because we heard you loud and clear. You won a whole hour of the Friday free-for-all, so that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, we did this last year. We loved it. We had a blast. We heard so much positive feedback from you, so we decided to do it again. And it's not just us. Oh no, we have the entire team here. Ron and Boaz are standing by, ready to answer questions. They don't know what's coming for them. They really don't. None of us do. We have, some of them are surprise questions.
We do have some indication of some things.
Yeah.
Outside of that, though, a lot of surprises coming our way.
They're asking us to blindfold ourselves at some points too.
So
that always
should be
makes me
interesting.
nervous. Like our producers, they're devilish.
Yeah, you should be very nervous.
Should I?
You should. Well, and Daisy is here too. She couldn't physically be in the building, but she is standing by ready to answer questions as well. And it's going to be a great hour.
It is. All right. And you know what? Mikey is part of this as well. She couldn't be here today, but she has recorded some of her answers. So we're going to include her as well a little bit later on in the show. So let's get things started. We have pulled your questions from the PTL Facebook page. And the first questions are for both Heather and me.
Yeah.
So what's the first one?
This is from Karen, and she said, "What do you do in the commercial breaks?" And we actually laugh a lot.
We really do.
We gossip a lot. Sometimes like this.
Right. You cover up your microphone. So did you hear what I heard? You know what?
Yeah.
But a lot of it truly is like going from the kitchen and back. People don't realize the kitchen is kind of a hall from this studio, so it takes some time. And then you're meeting with guests, you're introducing yourself because maybe you haven't met them before. So there's a lot that happens, and it's jam-packed into these commercial breaks.
Right. But there are, when we have, a live shot or someone, and we know that we don't have to meet any of our guests coming up, then That's when we gossip. That's when we gossip.
Yeah.
Okay, our next one is from Teresa. What do you talk about in the hall on the walk into the studio? You always look so animated. I'm so glad that you asked this, Teresa. I try and surprise David as much as possible.
She does.
By saying something that will truly shock him.
She does. Because I say all the time, I hope no one can read lips, because you will say something just to get a rise out of me or like absolutely knock me off my feet and leave me speechless.
Well,
look at this. I'm wondering what we're saying in these moments.
It's not always the first time you and I talk. I mean, we talk usually, you come off the news set and we usually say good morning and how are you doing and whatever it might be. But sometimes this is the first time where I get to tell you something from like last night or that isn't necessarily business.
Yeah, it's fun, and I'm glad that we don't have a microphone on at that moment. Yeah. All right, Diana's asking, do you have a funny personal blooper from being on air that you can share? So you actually have a recent one.
That's very recent. It's a lack of sleep and losing my mind. It's when I said Canada instead of Canada. Take a look. This is a care home in Canada. Canada?
Yes, in Canada. That's the new pronunciation.
You know why?
Yeah, it's catching on. People all over are now pronouncing it Canada. They had no idea they were pronouncing it the wrong way.
And it's because the care home had that same
IA at the end.
And I just couldn't.
Right.
I was so worried about messing up the name of the care home that I was fixated on that sound, and I just couldn't. And and the rest is history. We will never forget that. And what about for you?
Well, for me, I think, and you know what, there are a lot of times I say things totally innocently and don't even realize what I've said sometimes. And Heather in the commercial break is like, do you realize what you just said? So this is one of those moments where, it was with What You Think Wednesday question, where we tally up the results. And some people said yes, and some people said no, and some people said it depends. Take a look at what I said. And 22% of you say it really depends. I'm always in the depends category.
That
makes it. to sound bad. I didn't mean to say that. It depends on the circumstances, is what I meant to say.
Then you just kept,
Right,
and I said
on,
nothing.
You made it worse.
Wait.
You just let me flounder out there as I'm trying to explain everybody knows.
Right, exactly. Even now, you still can't pull it together.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, as much as that's so funny, I immediately think of the day that we had to choose 1 or 2, and you were like, I'm going 2. I'm going number 2.
That's what I said. Live on TV, I said, I'm going number 2. And now I've said it again.
It was so funny, though.
Oh my God.
All right, let's not give you any time to breathe or compose yourself before we get to your next question. This is for you, David. She said, I love looking at pictures of Marvin. Do you know how old he is?
You know what? We're not really sure. We think around 10 at this point because we got him from a shelter and they had sort of estimated his age.
Yeah.
But we've had him now 5 years.
Wow.
Because we got him to be my dad's companion cat
Right.
in the beginning. So yeah, 5 years. And we just love the little guy. We don't know how old he is exactly, but I mean, he still looks like debonair and spicy and fun.
Tell you how many times I'm on the phone with David and I can hear Marvin in the background.
Oh, he gets jealous. I think he knows I'm talking to you.
I know. Gary gets jealous too. It's just not fair.
It's not fair. All right, question for you, Heather. It's from Rick. What does Heather do between PTL and Talk Pittsburgh?
There's really a very short period of time between the two because we pre-tape Talk Pittsburgh. So we start our record at 10:30 in the morning. And this really helps to accommodate so many different things. If there's a big event happening in the city and Daisy is live there and she can do some extra content for Talk Pittsburgh, it helps with that, and same for Boaz as well.
For production reasons, it just makes more sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
But it gives you very little time to prepare for your next hour of television.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I just keep it going. Just keep that energy sky high.
Right.
Just keep rocking and rolling.
There's no break.
We usually have about 15 minutes to meet with the producers really quickly, get back in the studio, make sure everything is set and good to go. So it's not a whole lot of downtime.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, for you, David, from Donna, is Doug Heilman related to you?
This is such a good question, Donna, because you know something about me. Yeah, my mom's maiden name is Heilman, and so that's the whole side of one side of my family is Heilman, and it's spelled the way Doug spells it, and he's from Armstrong County. So I don't know that we are related, but I suspect that we probably are. If we really tracked it down, I bet we are related, because the fact that we're both Heilmans from Armstrong County, I'm thinking,
fourth cousins?
There's probably a family reunion where Doug's going to be there.
I wonder if you could start doing your lineage. There has to be someone down the line.
Yeah.
Do it. I think we should do it.
It's possible. It's spelled the same way as my grandpa Ruben spelled Heilman.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Are we out of time right now?
I think we have one more.
Oh, one more question. Okay, go ahead.
What's for me? Do you want me to ask myself the question?
Oh, yeah. I don't know where we are, so yes.
Kathleen says, Heather, you're always so busy. When do you find the time to read books? I don't know. My kids are a little bit older now, so they aren't as needy of my attention. And quite honestly, I feel like there's so much time where if you catch yourself, you're scrolling on your phone or you're doing something that's kind of, I don't want to say a waste of time, because I think any time you have downtime is a good use of time.
Sure.
But I'll just put my phone down. I just put my phone down and I read.
And also, when you're driving, you listen to audiobooks.
I listen to audiobooks
and that
too.
makes use of the time too that you're in the car.
Yeah,
so.
and that's the only time I can really listen to audiobooks. If I'm at home and listening, I have to stop. I'm like, what's happening? What? I can't multitask and listen.
Oh, really?
Driving is one thing, but if I'm reading,
as long as you can drive and
Yes,
listen.
I
Yes.
can.
All right, but not cook and listen
I
or
can't
something
cook
like
and
that.
listen. No, I will burn all of the
I get
food.
that. Well, I can't. Gary says I can't even carry on a conversation and make a drink for someone. Like when I've had to do that on TV, it's something, because I want to stop and pay attention to the I'm communicating with someone, and then I forget that I'm supposed to
be shaking,
doing stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We have so much more coming up this hour. In fact, on today's Friday Free for All special, we are answering your questions all hour long, and we're making it even more fun by bringing in a spinning wheel. Yes. Who's answering that? We're leaving it entirely up to fate.
Plus, it's no secret we love to eat on this show, and you've noticed. In fact, you've sent in all kinds of food-related questions, so stick around as we head to the kitchen and dish out some answers.
But first, we're sitting down as a group for a little mystery Q&A. All your questions have been tossed into this mystery box. It's there on the coffee table. We have no idea about what we're about to get. Whatever comes out, we are answering it. No peeking, Boaz.
Boaz just gave him a big old bear hug, and I love it. Thanks for tuning in to our Friday Free-for-All special. We'll be right back.
Wow.
Welcome back to our Friday Free-for-All special. You sent in hundreds of questions for Team PTL, so we're bringing them in. Ron and Boaz are here, and while Mikey couldn't join us, she did pre-record her answers, so you'll hear from her in just a little bit.
But first, all eyes are on this, the mystery box. It is filled with your questions, and we're each pulling one question at random. Whatever we grab, we have to answer. All right, are we ready to go?
Are you ready? You got to ask a question.
Shake it up.
I'm not.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Sorry,
Okay, all right.
weather started it, so.
Unlock
My
it here.
hand can't
Well,
fit
no,
in here.
we're going to unlock this. This is how you do it, Boaz. Boaz, you go first.
I should have taken the keys.
Okay.
That would've been really-
Rich says, what's one topic or segment you'd love to do on PTL that you've never gotten the chance to?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I mean, I feel like I've really gotten to do most of what I wanted to do. Mascots, kazoos, cookies, I've done it all. But honestly,
Jeez.
I'll tell you, one mascot I'd love to meet is Tony the Tiger.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a personal sort of favorite of mine, my first favorite mascot.
Not local,
Not
about to
local.
say.
right? There's no local Pittsburgh tie that you
Not
know
that I
of?
know of yet, but
Okay.
maybe it's an investigative piece.
I mean,
you'll
you've
find
met.
that
Yeah, I'll
right,
find
yeah,
that
I mean,
connection.
yeah, if there's one to find, you'll find it.
I'm going to find that.
All right.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where you
Oh my
got your
gosh.
move from?
Oh my gosh, I stole that from Tony the Tiger and I didn't even realize
Yeah.
it. All right, Ron, you've drawn one already.
Yeah, this one should have been for Boaz. It says, if PTL had a mascot, what would it be and who would be forced to wear the costume?
Oh.
All right, Boaz, I don't know. Forced is kind of a mean word, I think, for this. I think that you would want to wear the costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
so-
volunteer.
Well, you already
very
have
quickly.
a mascot in
Right.
the works for PTL,
Right, yes, I was about to
right?
say.
Katie the PTL possum.
Yes, there we go.
And
Yeah,
it's adorable.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Brooke actually drew a mock-up of what
Yeah.
Petey would
And
look
we've
like.
had a live possum audition on the show before.
Yeah.
Yes.
This has actually happened. And
Would it be DJ PD Possible?
Oh, wow.
That's
You could
good.
ask him.
That's bringing it all together, yeah.
All right, here's our
Heather.
next one. Margie says, your new job is working in a circus. What will the job be?
Oh, boy.
Ringmaster, clown, tightrope walker, or an elephant trainer?
Is this for all of us?
I guess we could all answer.
Sure.
I feel like I would want to be an elephant trainer. I feel like I think I'd love that a little bit, maybe.
Oh, I want to be the ringmaster.
Yeah, I
course
think
you
you.
do.
Yeah,
How about you?
Clown, I'll be the clown.
Yeah.
yeah, I'd
no.
be a clown too.
Okay.
so,
We could have a fun little routine.
There we go. There we go. Take this
All
guy.
right, new
That
question.
boy on the road.
That was a good question. I like that one. All right, Clark is asking, what's a phrase or word you say all the time on camera without realizing it? Probably the word yeah. I think I say that. You know when I end up saying it is when we're doing live shows,
Right.
and we have a prompter sometimes out in the field, and I'm waiting for the words to come up, and so I wind up just
Yeah.
like filling time with a yeah.
Yeah.
And then I watch it later, I'm like, what is wrong with you, David?
I have mini
You what?
crutches. Mini crutches that, I start off weathers same way. I can't say
can't
one
break
right
it.
off right, but
I
yeah.
think mine might be right. Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, you do say that a lot now that
Yeah,
you're saying it.
see?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what about you?
Gosh, I think I say yeah, right, okay. I say mascot
Yeah.
a lot. And I just don't know what to say. Be
Yeah.
like, let's talk about mascots.
All right,
Probably
another
deserve
box.
it.
let's take a
Keep
look
going,
at
Boaz.
it, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, Darla. Who of all of you have traveled out of the country or are planning to do so?
Well, you recently.
Went to France, and the only
Yeah.
other place was Canada, as you call it, and Costa Rica. Yeah.
I've been to Mexico and the DR, but I haven't traveled anywhere truly, I don't know. I don't want to say interesting because, we've had a great time.
gosh,
but like,
yeah.
And you just
but
took
I've
a-
gone to tourist spots.
Right,
I
you
think
just
is
took a
what I've
long
done.
trip too.
Well, I think part of it is neither of my parents are American. So we just had to visit
Right.
relatives in Belgium and in Europe, and we lived in Amsterdam for 2 years. And once you live in like every European country is the size of a state. So it's like in 2 hours you could be in England or Germany or whatever. So we were able to visit a lot of countries, which was pretty cool.
You're about to go.
Yeah, I have a big trip coming, going to Turkey, Istanbul. So.
Whoa!
In honor of Thanksgiving, going to Turkey, right? Is that how it works?
All right, Ron, pull another one out.
Oh my, okay. Geez, these get nervous. Like you don't know what you're pulling here, you know?
I know.
All right, this is from Ryan. He says, "What's your favorite Pittsburgh sports game to attend?" Mine is all the Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates games I've been to. You know, I will say that I enjoy going to Pitt women's games. I feel like all the teams do so well. The price point is a little bit less, so I could easily take the girls. You know, get out and just to kind of see those women's sports. So volleyball, we just went to. Got to check out some basketball a little bit too. Yeah, so I think just value and man, just supporting local kids.
Love that.
Yeah,
we've gone to a lot of high school games lately. a lot of youth sports. That's where we're at.
I like the Penguins game because it's so fast.
Oh, it is.
You can't I can't even find the puck half the time.
And the crowds are rowdy.
So this is just one last question for right now. Susan says, "I'm curious, how tall is everyone? I somehow picture Heather being the shortest and Ron being the tallest of the PTL group."
Yeah.
We have to stand up.
Can we stand up, or is that gonna like throw the cameras all into
Okay, I am gonna take my shoes off for
I
this.
feel like
so
I
you
have
can
sort of
really
tall
see it.
boots on right now, but.
All right.
So there you go.
Yeah.
I am
taller?
definitely
You were
the
taller.
shortest out of every, right
I'm
now,
probably,
obviously.
Oh my gosh, though, like you normally have high heels on. Like you're normally not this short.
I know. So yeah, and my heels aren't even that big. You know, they're just like.
I mean, those are pretty. I mean, I couldn't walk in those.
I just learned that Ariana Grande is 5'2".
Well, I'm 5'1". Mikey is she is taller than me, but she's like average height, like 5'6", 5'5". Yeah. And Daisy is about
Probably
the same.
5,
Like
yeah.
she's
5'2",
probably like 5'4".
Yeah, she's a little taller
shorter.
than you.
Yeah, but she's.
Yeah. All right. This was fun. All right. If you liked answering questions at random, if you like that, well, you're in luck because we're going to bring this box back to answer even more questions later on the show. For now, we're going to lock up the little door, though, so they can't be tampered with.
There you go. Before that, we are flipping the script. You know those voices in our ears telling us to rap like they just did. Well, today we get to turn the tables. It's the producer's turn to answer some questions.
Oh, that's going to be fun. But up next, we are heading into the PTL kitchen to tackle your food questions. Ever wonder what happens to all that extra food that we make on the show? Or if we actually like everything we try? We're dishing out all the answers when PTL's Friday Free for All special comes right back.
If you're a fan of the show, you know we love to eat. From Taste It Tuesdays to restaurant takeovers in the kitchen, food is always on the menu.
So that's why our next round of questions is all about food. So you've been asking over the years, and now we are serving up the answers. Let's get right to it. The first question is from Melissa. Has there ever been a food you tried and not liked, but said it was delicious anyway? You seem to always rave about the foods you have on the show. Do you only have food that you know you will like?
I think that it's more about we have restaurants on who know what they're doing. We have chefs that come on.
Yeah.
There is one instance that we did not try and fake it. We were flat out honest about what happened.
That was one of the Taste It Tuesdays, right?
It was our April Fool's Day.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Brussels sprouts tasted
Tuesday.
because they pranked us. Our producers pranked us, and these were Brussels sprouts covered in chocolate, and we thought it was that Dubai chocolate thing or whatever.
It was supposed to be Dubai chocolate covered strawberries. I think they were trying to fool us into thinking that that's what it was.
Well, and you were much more honest more quickly. I held back thinking politely that, well, someone has worked hard on this. In fact, we thought Tony's mom made them, right?
Right, that's what he's, and then, as soon as I got into the mushy middle, I was like, this isn't right.
This is a disaster.
This isn't right.
Yeah, but most of the time, I don't think there's ever a time that we've not been honest on TV.
No.
Like, we share that with you. Like, if you hear us say, well, this is interesting, that's us trying to be polite, but it's not good. But like you said, generally, things are really good that we eat here.
Even then, I think it's, you might not like, I don't know, cinnamon
onions,
on your
or you don't like seafood.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly. So that's sometimes what happens.
Right.
Sally wants to know, what do you do with all the leftover food that you make on set? Does the chef or cook finish what he or she started as to make as the demo? Yes, typically that's the case. I know on Talk Pittsburgh, we will, if we don't finish it, They will finish it, and then we'll have it at the end of the show. And sometimes that happens on PTL as well.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, our crew is here. They're ready to step in and eat. Sometimes the food goes to the newsroom. Chef Bill Fuller comes in each year and makes the gobleritos, which we're looking at right now. And he always makes extra because he wants to feed. And there have even been instances we had food where we ended up taking it to a shelter because we wanted to make sure this did not go to waste. So, good question.
That was actually, I think, one Thanksgiving. We had a full Thanksgiving spread here.
Yeah, and it was just too much, and we were worried it was going to go to waste. All right, Mary is asking, in your kitchen, is the window real or just a picture? I love this because we're going to give you behind the scenes.
Are you getting up?
I'm getting up to show you this. So there's actually 3 windows. I don't know if you can see all of them, but I can show you this one right here. These are video screens. And this is video running, and you can see like the Allegheny River moving in this.
Trying to get out of the way.
Someone taped this way back when we first launched PTL with this kitchen, and there's another window over there, and there's another window over here where traffic comes through, and you know it's the same cars over and over and over. Yes, because we're trapped inside with no actual windows.
Right.
But we wanted to make it look like
you're in a kitchen.
In a kitchen
with windows.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that someone noticed that.
Yeah.
Sharon says, is there any food or food combination that you guys really like that others would think is gross or weird? I'm a big sweet and salt fan.
Yeah.
And I don't think that that's a weird thing, but I am like a pineapple on the pizza kind of gal.
But see, I like that. I don't think that's weird, and that's on a lot of menus.
No, I just think that some people think that it's not their jam. You know?
You know what? I don't know that there's anything that is a weird combination. I will say I like anchovies, and a lot of people don't like anchovies. I love a Caesar salad with anchovies on.
That's your thing.
So good.
Okay.
Like really.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it. I love it. All right. I think we're done with food questions. We've got to keep the train moving here today.
Right. So between David and I, who needs more coffee before we start the show? We're about to find out. We're playing a lightning round version of Who's More Likely To. Blindfolds, cutout faces, and 0 time to think. Get ready. You're about to learn a lot about us fast.
I have a feeling we're going to learn things too. But first, things are about to get interesting. Boaz, Ron, Daisy, and Mikey all standing by. And this time, your questions are coming straight for them. We have a wheel ready to spin, and whoever it lands on goes straight into the hot seat. All right, we love answering your questions, and now it's time to tackle the ones that you sent directly to each of us. And of course, we had to make it really fun, so we have this huge wheel back here.
Oh, wow.
All of our names are on it. It's going to spin completely at random. Whoever it lands on has to answer a viewer question meant specifically for them. Mikey's not here today, but she did pre-record her answers, so if the wheel picks her, don't worry, we've got her locked and loaded to go.
All right, so let's get going here. We're going to spin the wheel the first time and see who it lands on, and that will determine the first question.
And here it goes. All right, Ron, you are up first.
Okay.
Kathy says, is Ron Smiley pleasant, smiling, and happy all the time, or is it a nervous laugh?
Can it be both?
Yes, 2 things that can be true at once.
Yeah, no, I think sometimes it is a nervous laugh, but a lot of times I'm having fun. So you guys make it, you know.
I love Boaz's reaction to yours.
He just keeps hugging Ron.
I just wanted to get a nervous laugh out of him.
All right.
Here's the wheel. Here
We'll see who it lands on this time. It is for Heather.
Okay.
All right, so do you have any leftover questions?
Oh, right, I have that one.
I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
All right, Patricia wants to know, I'd like to know how Heather and her husband met. I enjoy hearing about her family, and how did she wind up in Pittsburgh?
So I'm from Shaler, so this is kind of like a homecoming when I moved back. I'm coming up on my 15th anniversary.
Oh, wow, congratulations.
I can't believe I've been here that long. I still feel like I'm in my 20s.
We thought you were talking about Frankie.
No, well, actually.
No, here at KDKA.
Right,
We have been married. We got married in 2011, so it's also
about almost 15
years.
years.
Yeah, so it's the same. This is Frankie and I in college. This was Valentine's Day. I think our first official date.
So I had like his little baby cheek.
We
Yeah,
went
they're baby
to
together and Frankie.
a Mexican restaurant, and then he took me to a bar, as you do in college.
All right,
here we go.
let's see where the wheel lands this time. And it is for Daisy. All right, so Daisy, thank you for joining us on location. Sharon has a question for you. How do you like being on the cover of the magazine? You look so glamorous on that magazine.
Ooh. Well, thank you. And of course, I mean, who wouldn't love to be on the cover of a magazine? That was so fun. But a quick story about the history of that. It was definitely a blend of everything I love: fashion, Pittsburgh history, heart, because that dress was basically made out of the velvet, the reclaimed velvet from the seats of the Carnegie Music Hall when that was being renovated.
That's really cool.
So literally I was wearing people's butts, basically. Not really, but you know what I mean. It was just, the history.
Right.
It was great.
Well, you look fantastic on that cover, really.
Yeah.
Really
All right.
cool.
All right, we're looking at the wheel again.
That's to be Boaz,
Here we go.
right? No, it's back to
another question for Daisy.
Wow.
All right, Daisy, this one is from Linda.
Oh.
What acting role was your favorite?
Well, this was kind of difficult just because I always think about my high school role. I played Sarah Brown in Guys and Dolls in the musical, and that actually is what prompted me to actually think to myself, you know what, I want to do this for a career. I've got to do this. But most recently, I was in American Rust, season 2 of American Rust, and I played a newscaster, which kind of made the job easy. But of course, having your own trailer, that's always fancy, and I got to see all my friends that are in the Pittsburgh area that work on films. It was just so much fun. Yeah, and I love being on set, so it's always fun playing another character,
You
right?
had your own trailer.
That's so
I am
neat.
so impressed.
So neat.
Daisy, that's cool.
All right, here's the wheel, and let's see where it lands this time. Okay, Boaz,
there
this
we
one is
go.
for you. And Karen says, congratulations on your Emmy Award.
Thanks,
But I've
Karen.
always been curious about about your past and how you ended up in Pittsburgh.
Well, I grew up on the West Coast in Portland, Oregon, and then I moved around a lot in my 20s. Brooke and I were living in Amsterdam because she had a job over there, and we needed to move back to the U.S., but we had some flexibility. We were like, what's like a cool city we could move to? And it was like, have you ever learned a new word and then you see it everywhere? That's what it felt like with Pittsburgh. Suddenly, every billboard said Pittsburgh, and we were like, let's
It's
try
calling you.
Pittsburgh. And so we
Yeah.
came, and it turned out great.
We're so happy
I feel like
you're
I need
here.
to hug.
so
We
glad.
are so glad to have you
Returning
here.
the favor. All right.
All right, we landed on Heather, but you know what? Let's ask Mikey a question.
I know, we
Is that
haven't heard.
okay?
Yes, let's.
Yeah.
So this one
Right.
is from Betty. Is Mikey your full name, or is it short for anything? Let's take a listen.
Betty, that is a wonderful question. Mikey is not my full name. It is short for Michaelin, which is my dad's name and my mom's name put together. However, people often mispronounce that. I get Michelin, Magellan, Michelina, Michelangelo. So Mikey is a name that a good friend of mine gave me in high school, and people usually think I'm a man when they see Mikey, but it's me, and it seems to work out just fine for me.
Now I'm going to call her Magellan.
Magellan. Michelangelo.
No, wow.
I love
I
that.
just imagine trying to spell that when you're 5 years old.
It's true.
All right, here we go. It's spinning, and
Boaz.
Okay.
All right, so the next question for Boaz is from Zachary. What's the best part of being a father?
Oh, wow. Well, I'll tell you, the first year, it was so boring.
It's
Now,
not
Davey
bad.
can't do much and demands so
Right.
much, but
Yeah.
now he's really getting fun. He can run around, he can communicate, he's really trying to talk. He's like learning new words every week. Like just like 2 days ago, he like started saying up when he wants you to pick you up, and I was like, that's so cool. Before he could really only do B sounds. Like here, he can even like stand on the stool and sort of participate when we're cooking. He loves meeting mascots.
Yeah.
So it's so fun to see the world through his eyes now.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, do you have him making dinner? Is that what the one picture is?
Yeah, it was honestly not bad. I could have used a tiny bit more salt, but he did all right.
I wait till they say I love you. That's when you're like, oh my goodness, this is happening. All right, we spun while you were answering, and it landed on Daisy.
Awesome.
So we have one more question for you. If you were a professional wrestler, what would your name be?
Well, I guess that was probably asked by somebody who knew that I love wrestling. When I was 14 years old, my very first talk show that my best friend and I created was about wrestling. And back then, I was Maureen Michaels because Shawn Michaels was my favorite wrestler. I thought I was going to marry him. I don't know. This is us looking crazy at 14 with our terrible perms. But turns out, the older I got, people started calling me Hollywood. So yeah, we had an opportunity on Fan Nation to learn some wrestling moves. So yeah, that's me kind of, giving my little attitude move there. And it was so much fun just being able to live out that kind of childhood dream of being a wrestler. So I guess
great.
Hollywood Daisy or Hollywood Jade. I don't know.
Ooh, Hollywood Jade, I like that.
Good. Has a nice ring to it.
By the way, I like that perm.
I like the perm too.
Yeah, that perm looks good, Daisy.
Bring it back.
All right, we spun again.
triangle perm.
And it's landed on Ron, so we're going to see what next question we have for Ron. And it's from Grace. Hi, Ron, I'm curious. Do you track the accuracy of your weather forecast, and do you collaborate on predictions, or is it all individual?
This is very sciencey.
It is. We do track. We see how we do, and we do collaborate sometimes. So we know, and we send out, you guys see, we send out an email each and every morning. We also have a running text stream that we're always talking about on forecasts, especially with the big ones. When it comes to snow totals, things like that, we're really working together in tandem to make sure that it's one voice that you're hearing from the station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. So apparently they spun the wheel again while you were talking, and it landed on me. But can I ask Mikey a question? Because I feel like we're leaving Mikey out. So Mikey, there's a question from Jane, and it says,
How are you liking doing both PTL and Talk Pittsburgh?
all right.
And this is from this is from Jane. So take a listen to what
Mikey
had
has
to
recorded
say.
this for us.
Jane, I love doing both shows. Sometimes I get to step in on PTL, and that's so much fun. I especially love joining on Tuesdays because it's Taste It Tuesday. But really, truly, we're all one big happy family. So wherever I am, whatever show I'm on, I feel right at home.
And we are one family. That's so
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
It's so true. Yeah. Daisy, thank you for joining us out there.
Hi, Daisy.
And we got to bring this
It's
wheel
so great
back.
seeing you guys. I wish I could be there.
I like the
Well,
wheel.
thank you. Yeah,
gotta use
I
this
was
again.
scared of the wheel in the beginning, and now the wheel is our friend.
I know, I was too. Yeah.
The wheel is our friend.
The wheel is our friend. So between Heather and me, who is more likely to lose it laughing on the air? We're about to find out. We're playing a fast round of who's more likely to, and trust us, you're about to learn a lot about us very fast.
Are we about to work out? Are we dressing up like Bret Michaels? No. It is time for another game. I think it's a mix between who's more likely to and the newlywed game.
Yeah, something like that. So we each have these cutout heads of one another, and we're putting on these blindfolds, and Ron is going to read us scenarios.
Okay.
And then all we have to do is hold up the face of whoever we think best fits the description.
Okay.
So Ron, you're going to kick us off here.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Wait,
Right.
hold on,
Yep.
hold on.
Wait,
Which one?
wait.
Which one is?
This is you.
it?
This is
Okay.
you.
And this
Wait,
is
wait.
That's
David.
David.
Wait, which
Okay.
one is me?
This is you.
Okay.
This is Heather.
This is Heather. Okay.
Right. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Who needs the most coffee before the show? Heather. Yep, Heather, both. Okay.
All right, we're in
Definitely more
agreement.
coffee.
Okay.
Who's more likely to arrive late in the studio for the show? Ooh.
Oh, actually, I don't know if that's right or not.
Wow, they're telling on themselves right there. One said David, one said Heather.
Oh.
Sometimes I say to you, do you know what time it is?
All right.
Get over
All
there.
right. Sometimes David.
Who's more competitive when playing a game? I mean, come on, come on.
I think it's me.
Everybody thinks it's me. I do it for the dramatic flair, but it is David. He does not like to lose.
All right, who's more likely to crack up mid-segment?
Oh.
I think it's me, and it's usually because David has said something.
Yeah.
I like how
It's
David
Heather.
agreed with you once you said you think it's you.
I do.
Right there. All right, then we got to go a little bit faster
we're going
here.
faster.
Who gets more starstruck when celebrity guests come on the show?
Me.
All right, both has said
I said
Heather.
Heather.
Yep. Who has the bigger sweet tooth?
Oh, David.
David.
Who takes longer to get ready for the show?
David.
Who's more likely to get off topic?
Oh, Heather.
For me.
Who laughs the hardest at their own jokes?
Oh, that's tough. Probably me.
All right. I'd like both of you guys went for yourselves on that one. Who's more likely to fall for a prank?
Oh, David.
Who needs the most reminders from producers? I mean, if it could be me, that
David,
would be me.
answer truthfully.
Me? Is it me, really?
Yeah.
Who needs the most takes to record a promo?
Oh,
I don't know.
that could go either way.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on the
Yeah,
day.
it
All
depends
right.
on the day.
Who's more likely to get distracted by a cute dog on set?
Oh, me.
I think it's Heather on that one, but David said himself, who checks their hair and the monitor more often. Oh, this will be a good one.
Oh, probably David. I don't know.
Who talks with their hands the most?
Oh, David.
I feel like, well, maybe both of us. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I do think we both do that.
Yeah.
Who's more likely to start singing along when music guests perform?
Heather.
Yeah. Who forgets their mic is still on?
Oh,
Who's more likely to get caught snacking between segments?
I will eat until there's no food left.
I would say Heather, yeah.
Who's more likely to forget what day it is on air?
Me.
Heather.
Who's more likely to start a story and forget where it's going?
Oh, David.
And finally, last one, who's more likely to break the no peeking rule during a blindfold game?
Probably Heather.
What?
Are you peeking now? Is she peeking now, Ron?
No, she didn't.
Oh, really? Okay, well then, no. I'm saying neither of us are wrong. Quit trying to drag us into mud. Quit it.
That's all I got.
Let him leave it on.
Oh. All right, that was fun. All right, you know them. Krista, Teddy, Maria, our producers behind the scenes. Well, you sent in questions just for them, so we got answers. Like, would Teddy get another tattoo live in the air? Maybe it'll happen after the break. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to our Friday Free for All special. We've had so much fun answering all of your questions, and we are not done yet.
You know, we got questions for our producers as well, a lot of them, about what really goes on behind the scenes. As you can imagine, there's a lot that goes into making a show like this happen. So today we are flipping the script and getting to know them a little bit better by tackling some of the personal questions that you sent in. So Teddy and Maria right now, they are in the control room and they are standing by as we're answering questions, and we already have their answers. And then we want to show you, Krista is out here too. She's actually, there they are. And Krista is helping as well. She is here in the wings. And so we're gonna get to all these questions right now.
Okay, so let's get to our first one. And Joanne wants to know, would Teddy ever get another tattoo? And Teddy's answer is yes. He said that he would get something Pokemon related. Pokemon related.
Oh,
this is when he got a tattoo on TV.
Brave. How brave.
Live on TV.
Yeah, and then we had to figure out how to show it on TV without like showing the needle like right close up, because we didn't want to, like, you know, viewers that maybe were a little more squeamish didn't want to see that exactly.
Right.
But yeah. So anyway, he's up for it. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, Maria, there's a question for her. Judy says, heard you say Maria is the Taylor Swift expert. You should have her answer Taylor Swift trivia. And Maria, look, Maria is ready. She does know everything about Taylor. She's saying she even won a contest, and when she was 17, she met her.
Get out, that's amazing.
I didn't know she met her.
I didn't know that she met her
I just knew she was like an encyclopedia when it comes to Taylor Swift.
Look at this.
Oh, look at this.
I did know that Taylor was
this is not AI. This is real.
Quite tall. Taylor is quite tall.
I saw her in concert, but I couldn't, I didn't know.
And Maria said that she's 5 foot tall. So I think out of everybody on Team PTL, I know the question was about people on TV.
Right, how tall.
On TV, but I think Maria might be just a tad shorter than me.
Yeah.
But it's okay, we talk to each other, we're eye to eye.
Exactly.
Right here, Maria. All right, here's a question for Krista. Ricky wants to know, you worked in NASCAR for years. Did you ever meet any celebrities? And Krista's over here right now on the floor, and we're going to answer for her. She said she didn't get a lot of time with them, but there were a couple that she got to spend additional time with outside the interview. Tom Cruise.
That's impressive.
Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam, and also met the Lady A Band.
Yeah, and Reba McEntire.
Look at Krista in
wait, who's that?
dress.
Who is that? That's the King. But what's his name? Petty. Yes, he's all right. I couldn't think. I was like, wait, who's that?
And she has so many fancy dresses.
Wait a minute. The biggest thing, she hosted a couple of events with Hoda Kotb, who's one of my favorite. Krista, I didn't know that. Oh, I want to shake Krista's hand now. She met Hoda.
The degrees of separation from the celebrity.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, the things we learned. Thank you for these questions.
All right, we're going to be right back to answer even more questions from the mystery box that's coming your way after the break. All right, we are back with even more mystery box questions.
All right, Daisy had to leave, go to a shoot. The work never ends. But Boaz and Ron are here to help us answer more viewer questions from the mystery box. So
I know, but you're shaking that very violently.
Yes, I need to unlock it here officially. Ron, you go first.
I'm going all the way to the back
here. We have no idea what these questions are.
Oh boy, this is from Kelly. If you had to pick one favorite holiday, what one would you choose? Wow. You know, Christmas is always a good one, but I'll go Thanksgiving. It's kind of a slower one. It's just around kind of eating. You have a couple of days off afterwards. You get to see family, hang out with family. I'm going to go Thanksgiving.
I like Thanksgiving too.
Yeah.
There's less pressure and more food.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Boaz, you up.
Okay. Eddie wants to know who would survive longest in a zombie apocalypse and who would be eaten immediately.
Wow. Eddie, that's
really
a
good.
fantastic question.
That is really
Well,
good. Might be
I
question of the
think
day.
Daisy would survive the longest.
Wow.
She's just she's always competitive when we play games, and she
Yeah.
always does a good job.
She also has so many clothes that she could, like blend in with whatever.
Oh my
that
gosh,
zombie
yeah,
She
that's
has an
good.
outfit
She has
for
a camo
every
for every
occasion.
situation.
Yeah.
I feel like just take me now.
Okay, so Heather's
Heather's
going
going to volunteer herself.
And I know that question wasn't for me. I would have gone to you, Boaz, because you have the
Did I get
ability
eaten
to.
immediately,
No,
or
no,
I-
you
okay.
can survive longer because you have the ability. You know all the plants and things like that. You could be
true.
growing.
Yeah, then I eat the wrong mushroom, and then I just end up poisoning myself instead.
See, I was gonna vote Ron because
Oh.
he knows all those science things.
No.
Yeah, no.
things.
Go north,
And
that's
you,
fine,
I don't know,
yeah.
and I don't know. All right. Dina's asking, what's the strangest thing a guest has ever brought into the studio? Oh, it's got to be the Wild World of Animals guy.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
we've
'cause
had like
he's
a
brought.
20-foot snake on.
Oh yeah, that was when. Why do I always get stuck holding the end of the snake where the head is? Like really, like on a live television show, you need to go to the tail. Like, and somehow I always get like the head is like.
I will still go with the dusted crickets that me and
Oh
you.
yeah, that you ate. The ones that you ate. Yeah.
Yeah, it
that
was garlic flavored crickets.
a bad day for you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I was not there that day.
Wasn't
I
fun.
don't remember that.
Sandy says, if you could live anywhere else but Pittsburgh, where would you like to live and why? I mean, I've only visited Hawaii once, but I would love to live
good one.
there. It is the most beautiful place in the world.
It looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say.
Keep going. Wait, it's Ron's turn.
Oh, it's my turn? All right, I'm going to the back again. I'm going all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah,
here.
get a good one down underneath there.
All right. This is from Deborah. If you weren't being TV host, what other career would you be doing? So maybe something in forecasting, if not reffing, something like that. Something maybe with helping young kids also.
Oh, that's
something
such a
that-
good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love that. What about you,
Smiley's
Boaz?
such a good guy. All right,
I'd probably be like
Boaz.
working in horticulture. I'd be like
that'd
designing
be
your
fun.
garden. I could
Yes.
plant trees in your yard. Okay, Pam wants to know, this is a question for everyone on the PTL crew. Okay,
Oh, okay, Andy.
if you could trade places with anyone from KDKA on PTL or any other KDKA person, who would it be and why?
Oh.
Annie is the only one standing right here.
Okay.
Can you shout an answer?
Do you want any of these?
Who do
any
you
of
want
our
to trade
jobs?
places
Is
with?
it Ken Rice? It's Ken Rice. Yeah. We all want to be Ken Rice.
Yeah.
That
true.
is the true answer.
Yeah.
I saw him the other day, and we talked about who would be the most starstruck by a celebrity. I saw him and I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long.
Well, he is Pittsburgh's George Clooney. He
Yes.
is.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, okay, that's it for the box. We'll be right back to wrap up our special Friday
Lock it up.
Free-for-all.
Lock it up.
Don't eat the key, Boaz.
No, Boaz, I don't need that. That's my box.
That's all the time that we have for today. We want to thank everyone who sent in questions.
I feel like we've learned so much this hour.
About each other, too.
Yeah, exactly, and ourselves. All right, we had so much fun, and we hope you got to know us a little bit better as well, and you still like us, I hope.
Remember, we'll answer even more each Friday. It's one of our favorite parts of the week.
Until then, stay safe, everybody, and let's all say it together.
From Tony the Tiger.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah, make it a great day, Pittsburgh.
Great.